hands gripping the rod as if she were battling a sea monster. "It's huge," she shouted. "You should see this thing." Her dad tried not to laugh as he watched the rod bouncing in the line, dancing across the water. The little girl reeled with all her strength. Every turn of the handle felt like the biggest fight of her life. The fish pulled. She pulled back. The water splashed. Her heart raced. For a moment, in her world, this wasn't just a fish. It was the fish. Finally, she pulled it up onto the bank. A tiny, ordinary little fish flopped in the grass. Her dad looked down at it and chuckled. "Well," he said gently, "that's not very big." But the little girl stared at it with wide, glowing eyes. "It is to me." She held the fish up proudly like it was a trophy from the ocean. Her dad smiled, because he suddenly understood something most people forget as they grow up. The size of the fish didn't matter. What mattered was the wonder, the fight, the joy of the moment, the feeling in her heart when she realized she had done something she had never done before. To the world, it was a small fish, but to the little girl, it was the biggest catch she had ever seen. And that's the strange truth about life. Beauty, victory, and meaning have never belonged to the crowd. They live in the eyes of the one experiencing them. So look around. Slow down enough to notice the small things, the quiet moments, the laughter, the people beside you. Because if you're paying attention, you'll realize something most people miss. Life is full of big catches. You just have to be willing to see them. So tonight, tomorrow, or whenever you step back into the world again, look around. Notice the small moments, the quiet wins, the things that might not impress anyone else, but somehow make your heart feel full. Because those moments, those are the ones that build a beautiful life. And if something in this story spoke to you, if it made you pause for even a second, there's a good chance you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So before you go, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next story. And if you want to be part of something bigger than just watching from the outside, come join us inside the Unlocked community on Facebook. That's where the real conversations happen. You can even join us live on the Unlocked podcast with Gary and Kevin, where members of the community step into the discussion and share their own journeys. Because sometimes, all it takes to change a life is one story, one moment, or one conversation.